In the heart of the Amazon, a hidden empire awakens Vilnius. Millions of tiny lives stirring with the dawn.
In this ancient forest, power is measured not in size, but in the will to endure.
In perfect rhythm, they harvest the forest, the furrowed, building gardens of fungus from the leaves they cut.
As daylight fades, a lone musician begins his song, a timeless serenade carried by the night air. Guided by instinct alone, they cross thousands of miles, chasing the warmth that sustains their fragile wings. Though no lighter than a seed, this humble fly has revealed secrets of life itself, in every lab and orchard alike.
Within the golden chambers of the hive, messages are danced, not spoken. In the forgotten corners of our cities, one survivor endures, unchanged through millions of years.
With vision sharper than a hawk's, it hunts not with webs, but with calculation and precision. Small but fearless, it stands guard over the garden, a quiet protector against the endless tide of pests. In their millions, they move unseen, yet together they weave the threads of the living world. In every dawn across the tropics, the forest awakens under the watch of the macaques.
Among the high branches, squirrel monkeys move like flashes of sunlight through the leaves. In the deep silence of Borneo's jungles, the orangutan moves with timeless grace. In the blazing heart of Africa, power decides who leads and who follows. In the frozen forests of China, warmth is found not in sunlight, but in family.
With clever hands and patient minds, Capuchins turn the forest into their workshop.
In the frozen silence, they soak in nature's warmth, a rare peace in a harsh world.
In the quiet of the jungle night, the slow loris hunts in silence, unseen and patient.
With a tail as nimble as a fifth hand, spider monkeys dance across the endless canopy.
In cities once built by humans alone, the macaques have learned to thrive among us.
The story of the monkeys is the story of us, intelligence, curiosity, and the will to survive together.
60 million years ago, the ancient forests of Earth awakened from the age of extinction.
From the darkness, a new lineage opens its eyes, watching, learning, surviving.
Instinct ruled these ancient nights. Every heartbeat was a fight to endure.
A new dawn, the first glimpse of awareness in the stillness of an ancient world. With every careful step, evolution taught balance, a dance between gravity and instinct.
Here, among the branches, emotion began to take form, the roots of compassion and kinship. As the world's breath grew hotter and drier, survival demanded adaptation and courage. For the first time, a creature born of branches felt the ground, and the beginning of destiny beneath its feet.
In a world without mercy, courage became the difference between life and extinction.
Strength was no longer found in solitude to Calvin, but in the voices that answered one another.
From instinct came curiosity, and curiosity gave rise to invention.
In the stillness of the forest, awareness bloomed, the light of understanding touching the mind of a creature. Knowledge began to pass from one mind to another, not by words, but by imitation and wonder. Across the vast wilderness, life reached outward, and the seeds of consciousness began to take root in every corner of the earth.
From the forest canopy to the mind of humanity, this spark endures, carried in every cell of who we are.
Dawn awakens the world's largest wetland, Estelles, where the great predator once vanished. Pantanal, a labyrinth of water and grass, once ruled by the silent hunter.
Faint imprints in the mud, silent proof that the hunter walks here again.
After years of silence, he returns, cautious, unseen, yet certain of his place. In silence, his gaze locks line, every heartbeat drawn toward the moment of impact. With unmatched strength, he breaks the surface, a strike perfected through generations. New life returns to the forest, a fragile promise for the future of her kind. The rains return, a test of endurance for every creature that calls the Pantanal home. Here lies the true danger, not the storm or the hunt, but the shadow of human reach. Through the quiet eyes of conservation, his presence is no longer feared, but protected. Now, the Pantanal bows once more to its sovereign, strength and silence entwined in golden light. As the light fades, he remains, guardian of Balas and symbol of nature's return.